Hi, my name is Victor Young,
My name is Forrest Young.
and this is our AI project proposal, EndoLook, a multimodal transformer-driven miniature AI doctor for autonomous gastrointestinal diagnostics.
The current problem is that gastrointestinal diseases are a significant public health concern in the US. And the current paradigm's problems are traditional and capsulonoscopy. They're fundamentally passive. There is a need for active, intelligent agent endoscopy. Here are some statistics. Colorectal cancers has lots of new cases every year, but as you can see, the early intervention cure rate is very high. Here is some history in the field of endoscopy. There have been many medical advancements, and we want to be a part of that. We want to explore AI technology in the real-time detection of abnormalities.
So, here's a brief overview. We will first integrate vision, sensor data, and patient history for a holistic understanding. So basically, our AI will augment physician capabilities. Now let's talk about the hardware. Our vision is that EndoLook will be encased in a biocompatible transparent shell, and when the user swallows it, it will navigate through the GI tract non-invasively, so that we can transform imaging into active, intelligent intervention. We were inspired by the Freenome smart card, which we bought and assembled and used for many AI projects. So EndoLook will first operate via a hybrid propulsion model. It will move through passive peristalsis, but it will also be combined with AI-commanded active navigation, going forward, backward, turning, etc., so that we can overcome the single-direction limitation of traditional capsules. And we will also have suction cups, so that we can enable stable imaging and provide precise micro-operations.
Let's look more into the vision. A vision transformer will process the camera feed, and it is better than YOLO and traditional CNNs because it captures long-range spatial relationships to detect subtle lesions. The EndoLook will have obstacle avoidance to avoid trauma to fragile tissue, and upon reaching some fragile tissue, it will deploy a live microscope for the physician to inspect. Utilizing the data from the vision transformer and sensor data, for example pH and temperature, EndoLook will fuse a lot of that data, analyze to achieve superior accuracy in classifying the lesion. And based on the confidence score of these lesions, EndoLook will decide whether to use its biopsy forceps to take a sample for further sampling. EndoLook will allow seamless integration. It is compatible with global healthcare platforms. It will build a lifelong health record for the user, and as a final cherry on top, we'll use fine-tuned LLMs to bridge the communication barrier in medicine.
So let's talk a little bit more about the Freenome smart card abilities. First, we'll have a Raspberry Pi. It is the central processing unit. Then mechanism wheels for precise movement and navigation. A servo motor head for 180 field of vision. Ultrasonic and IR sensors for spatial awareness and obstacle avoidance. And finally, our DHT11 temperature and humidity sensor for sensory data. So, here's the final rundown. First, we'll have detection. We'll use a YOLO model to identify obvious objects. And on top of that, we'll use a much more accurate lightweight vision transformer. After everything is done, we'll give the data to a multimodal transformer, and it will fuse images with patient history to stage disease and predict progression. Finally, we'll connect it with an LLM to draft a medical report.
EndoLook is beyond endoscopy. It is applicable for all kinds of individuals in all kinds of circumstances. Let's talk about why EndoLook is superior. PillCam is an existing technology. It is a significant advancement. However, it is very limited. It is only a small capsule with a camera. Its power depends on gastrointestinal peristalsis only, and if it moves too slow or too fast or gets covered, that's a risk. Here are all the superiorities of EndoLook: navigation, intelligence, analysis, etc.
Finally, we estimate that EndoLook will have massive cost savings because it will replace routine colonoscopies and reduce ICU labor and equipment costs, thus empowering the individual. Here you can see some of our pictures. At the University of Utah, we told our proposal to various individuals and professionals, and they supported it very much. Thank you.
Thank you.